Good afternoon, everyone. Today is a Teach Me Nana. It is Friday, January, July the 9th. I wish. But anyway, today we're going to keep it simple. It's a theme because you know what? Not every card has to be a challenge or anything, and we're keeping it simple today. But I do want to remind you of a couple of things. Number one, the deadline to order the next Paper Pumpkin Kit is tomorrow, July 10th. It also happens to be my son's birthday. Whoop, whoop. So, but anyway, be sure to order if you want to join in with us on, I believe it's July 25th, Sunday, when Zoe and Nana will be stamping together, because right now all the grandkids are gone home, the German Shepherd's gone home. So you just have Nana teaching you here on Friday until the 25th of July. So, like I said, be sure to order by the 10th if you want to be able to join us and be able to do your kit at the same time that we do ours. With that, I'm going to go ahead and move over to our hands here so I can show you what we're going to be working on this week. Onto the hands now. Okay, so this is what we're going to be making today. We're pretty close to it anyway. And you may say, well, that doesn't look very simple. Well, I'm going to show you how it is simple, and we keep it simple, all right? So that's the main thing. I'm going to show you how you can keep things simple and make something totally beautiful. So if we go back to, take part and go back to what we got in our kits. We actually got the gold, and the green card was actually smaller than the yellow one. And then we had this here when the original designs is that we created this right here. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take the half of that green card. You can see I've cut it in half. And all we're going to do is we're going to just do some layering. We're just going to put this on top of here just like we did for one of the original cards. And we're going to use the dots to glue that down. But first, we're going to stamp the yellow card here because this is going to be our base that we're going to be putting this whole on. So this is where we get to just have a just free-for-all with your stamp. I like to try to do at least the outer part and rotate a little bit, knowing that we're going to sit up here. And so it's not going to be the outer part of the card, but still. I still like to do some on the end just in case you want to see the tip a little bit. Doesn't matter, just go around stamping and have some fun stamping. It's a good way to practice your stamping, especially in the middle, because nobody's going to see what you do. This is going to be all covered up. So, have a free-for-all. Have it, make it fun. It's not fun, it's no use doing it, but hey, make it fun. There's no reason why you can't make it fun. And I like to do some of the tips where they come over also, where they're just sort of partial. Alright, let's see if I see anything else I might just want to add to, but for the moment, I'm thinking I'm pretty good. Okay? It's okay to stamp off the paper, man. It's okay to do a lighter color, as you saw there. And then we'll just clean the stamp off. Okay, at this point, we are ready to put this paper on. So all we need now is our glue dots. I did not do what I did with my glue dots. Okay, let's just pause a second while I find my glue dots. Alright, lost and found. Some days it just feels like a scavenger hunt. Alright, get these little dots on here. And today I'm just going to put it on the four corners. We know we want it to stick down. You'll have to do a little bit more than that. But me and the dots some days, we sort of stick together. Mess with me, I'll go get my tape runner, which will be okay too. But I try to use what's in the kit, and glue dots are in the kit. I'm just going to use for the sake of expediency here. I'm just trying to show you how you can make something simple. And all we're doing is basically layering paper after we set up there and stamped on the yellow paper there, cardstock. But you know, it's just doing the layering just makes it look very nice. And again, it's just simple. We didn't have to do anything here. This is everything that was in the card, in the kit already. The cardstock here was already the size. The only thing I had to do with the green was cut the card in half so I could use the dark green to go with this here for my layering. And then all I'm going to do is put dots on the back of here. And then I will have a layered card. And I'm going to show you how we'll simply decorate it. Not a lot of effort. You know that, and I know that. But the person you're giving it to doesn't know that. They're going to think you put a lot of effort into making this. But you might have put a lot of thought into it. You might have thought real hard about it. But really and truly, it's not that hard. Sometimes things look more complicated than they really are. Okay, so this is now ready for us to take the stickers off of. If I can get them off. Alright. Yeah. See, I don't have Zoe here today. Her and Sophia are the queen of the glue dots. And Gabe bailed me out one week to help me out. So I had to do the glue dots on my own today. Alright, so it's just like I did with the other card. I'm just going to center it, and that's all I've done. All you're looking at here is just that I have layered paper. Now I'm going to maybe bring it down a little bit because I want to see a little bit of my more greenery. But you know what? If I feel like that's not, let me see if I get it straight, a little bit straighter there. If I feel like that's really just not quite enough, and I think I want a little bit more, then that's fine. I can add a little bit more, and that's not a big deal. It really isn't. Okay, now see, now that I've covered it up, and I thought I had a big stamping all over the place. Well, you can see a couple of spots that could stand a little greenery. So we're just going to add it. That's all you got to do. It's no big deal. It's a simple thing to do. We just come up here and we add it. And we're going to come up here again, and I'm just going to turn it again. And I'm going to do it one more time on the corner. And there, I've easily added more greenery. No big deal. I didn't stamp as crazy as I thought I was. Alright, so we have our layered card. So all that's really left for us at this point is I was going to sit here and put some flowers on here. So basically, all I did is I took the punch out from what we had, and all I'm going to do is flip it over. And then I've got my cardstock right here that we're just going to center it. And let's see, I'm just going to decide just exactly how I'm going to want to do this. And I'll most try to do it just like that. I can even move this over just a little bit if I want to center it a little bit more and seem to have a little bit. But see, now we got a card that's ready to go. So at this point, all I'm going to do is I'm going to use a glue dot to put this down. I'm just going to use a couple because I really like the look of the leaves looking like they're loose. So all I really need to do is put a glue dot right here, because when I get through putting on my message card on top, that'll say thanks, it's really going to help hold this in place. So I'm really not going to have to worry about that too much. Let me get that again, make sure I have that just the way I want to. I like it to sort of come to the edges if I can. That'll be perfect. If it's not, nobody will know except you and I. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm just going to stamp thanks on here, and I'm actually going to do a little cloud, or it's going to look like a cloud. It's not really. It's just the stamp here. And what I did is I just inked it, and I just wanted my card instead of just to look plain. And that's just all a preference. To me, I just wanted a little bit more something to it. And again, this is simple. It's not complicated. It's not rocket science. It's just a matter of I'm going to stamp it off here first, and then I'm going to stamp it here. And I just get a light, subtle look. See? And it's not heavy or anything, but it just gives it enough color to just give it that extra touch, and it was simply done. It was not a big deal. So all I need to do is now put the word thanks on here. So we're going to take this off. And originally I was going to have this ready to go on the stamp, but I just want to do this again just as a reminder that it's easy to line this up on the lines on the paper. And then I just turn around and line up my block. And that way I know I've got it on a straight line, so that when I stamp it, it's on a straight line. Okay, then I'm just going to ink it and stamp. And we're just going to center it and stamp it. There you go. Alright. Now, see how simple that was? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my dimensionals here, and I'm just going to put them a little bit close together so they'll help hold down my flowers that I've got there in the center. Nothing really big deal, but it just helps keep it there where I want it. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to sort of make it right there. So it's going to anchor it right there where it was, and I have it right there. Now from there, all I need to do is add some bling if I want to add some bling. But see, that's a perfectly simple, nice thank you card, just as it is. But Nana likes bling. Zoe likes bling. Sophia likes bling. Many other people like bling. So guess what? It's going to get some bling. And that's simple to do. We just do it in odd numbers. I'm going to put one there. And I'm going to put a couple more. I don't think I did it on the other one, but I'm just going to put one up there. And I'm going to put one down over here. Oops. And there you go. We are done. We have our thank you card. It was very simple. Simple to layer. Flip the flowers over. That's all we did there. And arranged it so that we had it right here and had it just where it was coming out from the different areas. And there we go. We have another completed card. So that is it for this week. Just a friendly reminder that Saturday, July 10th, if I can keep the right month straight, July 10th is the deadline to order the next paper pumpkin, which is The Adventure Begins. It's all about adventure. That's all we know at this time, and I believe it's got 12 cards that's going to be in the kit this time. So you want to be sure to order by July 10th, and join us on July 25th at 4 p.m. on Sunday, and we'll put the cards together. All right, see you next week for Teach Me Nana. Bye.